Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a double unboxing because I have both a Fairyloot adult here and of course what most people probably clicked on this video for is the Illumicrate. So this is going to be, I think these are both October. I think these are both October. So I believe this is the October Illumicrate and the October adult Fairyloot. We are going to be doing the adult Fairyloot last, so go ahead and skip through the Illumicrate part if you want to see that only. Otherwise, let's get into Illumicrate. I have been dying to see what's in this box. I actually have no idea what's in the box. I may remember the book because I think it was a duplicate with another book box, which is the only reason why I know what it is. Yeah, I definitely know what it is, but I don't know anything about what it looks like or what else is in the box, which is really exciting. Same thing goes with the Fairyloot book. I think I know what the Fairyloot adult book is. I'm not 100% sure though, so we'll have to see what that one is. So let's get a quick sneak peek into the Illumicrate box. Yeah, so I feel like it's really obvious what the book is just from this. So October 2022 is From Beyond Death. That is that. Put that aside for now. We'll look at it later. I think this is spoilers, right? Yeah. I always forget, like I get so many book boxes, I always forget like what the spoiler cards look like, and then I accidentally end up looking at them. Okay, let's pull this out and look inside. There is a ton of stuff in here, like a ton of stuff. Oh yeah, I think this is the last month for collectible teacups, so let's go ahead and do that first. See it right here. Sounds well packed. Hades and Persephone collectible teacup. Very pretty art. That's the bottom. Oh, there we go. There we go. I don't love that artwork on the side. I haven't been like the biggest fan of these teacup collections. I liked getting the teacups for a while, and then I just started getting bored of, like I have too many. I have too many because I was getting them from Litjoy and then Illumicrate, and then did Fairyloot do some? Someone else did some at some point. Yeah, so unfortunately this is not my favorite artwork or art style. This is not it for me. So not a big fan of that one. Let's see what the saucer looks like. Normally I like the saucer better. So Hades Persephone collectible saucer. This is the artwork on the back. And on the side, it's little waves. Okay, here is the saucer. Still really not a huge fan of that, unfortunately. It's fine. It's just not the type, like everyone has their preferred art style that they like, and this is definitely not mine. So that's sad that I didn't like it and it's the last teacup. Oh well. Stick that right there and let's move on to the next item. Let's do an easier item because I see the big item is just right there, but I don't want to do it yet. Cable Tidy Set, inspired by In the Ravenous Dark. I haven't read it yet, but I have it upstairs. That's cool. I have tons of cords that I can use this for. This is one of those items that's like simple but also unique at the same time, so I'm cool with getting this because I don't have anything like this, and it saves me from going to buy some because I really needed to go buy some. My husband will probably end up using these. Next item we're going to do, oh okay, I've been really excited to get these. It is a paper craft item. I've been really wanting to get another one of these, so I'm really excited about that. By Rosie Thorns, based on Ninth House. Oh, Into the Borderland. I am so excited for Hellbent to come out next year. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for Hellbent to come out. I absolutely love Ninth House, so I'm just so excited. So there's the back and the instructions, and I will definitely be doing this rather soon. Okay, we are going to do the big ticket item, which is a blanket. I forgot they spoiled this. And it is going to be a Strange the Dreamer blanket. Here is the art. Strange the Dreamer blanket. Oh, it's so soft. Designed by Yoshitani. It's inspired by Strange the Dreamer by Lonnie Taylor. And I will be opening this because I keep all the blankets. I don't save them to sell or anything. I love the blankets. Even though I still haven't read Strange the Dreamer. I literally have the normal book in paperback, which is somewhere over here. It's in the corner. You can barely see it. That right there, that blue book on top of Night Circus, that's Strange the Dreamer. And then I have the special edition set upstairs from LitJoy. Haven't read it. I'm just assuming I'm gonna love it. So probably not the smartest move I've ever made, but oh well. Like it's a small blanket, like always, but it's big enough that the camera is not gonna be able to get. Actually, I might be okay. Let me stand up here. Okay. This is gorgeous. Okay, I am very happy with that. Let me show it up close for some of the detail. That's so pretty. And the butterflies on this are the moths, and it's exactly the same on the back. So that is super nice. Always love getting blankets, so I'm very excited to have this, and it's so soft. I think next is already the book. Yep, that was in the box, and now we are onto the book. All right, here it is. I'm really excited to see this because I literally just opened the box that has the, like, I don't want to say what the book box is. Watch my previous box unboxing video, and it has the same book in it, I believe. So if you watch the previous video, it has the same book in it. So I was just curious the changes because I don't know. I was just really excited to see the difference between that one and this one. So here is a sneak peek. Black sprayed edges, and it looks like there's a design on the side. I actually really like black sprayed edges. I think they always look really good, and they're really hard to do. Like, I spray edges myself, and it's really hard to make them look very even, even with, like, I use a spray gun or whatever, but it's kind of hard. All right, here is the book. If I can get it out. So, The Whispering Dark by Kelly Andrew. There's the back, which is really pretty. And then there is the side, and then the sprayed edges, which are really good. I like the minimalistic, but like also it's really detailed at the same time. And it goes pretty well with it. I don't like it. Oh man, I'm having a rough time with this box, at least to the artwork part of the box. I don't like the change to pink. So the original is exactly the same as this, except it's purple, like dark purple. This just doesn't. I do think it looks, the funny thing is, I actually think it looks worse on camera. Like, me looking at it like this, it actually is really pretty, but the purple, I just like the purple a lot better. But it still looks really nice, and like I said, it actually does look a lot nicer in person. It looks, I feel like it looks a lot more washed out in the viewfinder. I say viewfinder, I use my phone. It looks in the image back to me, it looks a lot more washed out, but it's much more vibrant looking at it. Okay, let's move on to the inside. So when you open it up, this is what you get. I love it. It looks so cool. Very nice. And then you have foiled cover. Inside it is signed. Very nice. And we even have artwork. Actually, I kind of like this. We even have artwork on the back of the dust jacket. It's very different. I feel like this screams dark academia vibes. It's actually really nice. It actually is really nice. Like, I'm very picky about artwork, but I kind of like this, and I like the light versus the dark. Like, he's in the light, but he's wearing black, and then she's in the dark, but she's covered in white. So I think that's really cool. Okay, that's the book. Not a ton to like freak out over. Illumicrate always does really good books. And sometimes they go like so all out that you're just like, and then you just stare at it for forever. Like their version of the Book Eaters from, I think that was last month, and I've already read it. That was a gorgeous edition of a book. So pretty. Okay, let's talk about the synopsis. Delaney always talked to the dark, but now the dark talks back. Delaney Myers Petrov is tired of being seen as fragile just because she's deaf. So when she's accepted into a prestigious program at Godbowl University that trains students to slip between parallel worlds, she's excited for the chance to prove herself. But her semester gets off to a rocky start when she has an awkward encounter with a pretentious upperclassman whom she has every intention of keeping her distance from. Colton Price has been ordered to keep far away from the new girl and voices that call to her from the shadows. But the pullover proves impossible to ignore, and he can't help but be fascinated by her unusual talents. After a fellow student turns up dead, Delaney and Colton are forced to form a tenuous alliance, plummeting down a rabbit hole of deeply buried university secrets. They soon find themselves up against something old and nameless, an enemy that threatens to tear them and their forbidden partnership apart. I think this sounds really good. I liked it when I read it in the last unboxing video, so it just reiterated how much I like this. So this is the book. This is all the editions of the book. Now let's talk about spoilers. Not much to talk about. Moths Among Dreamers Blanket by Yoshi Yoshitani is the Strange the Dreamer blanket. Underworld Teacup and Saucer is by Niall Grant, and it is the final Greek mythology inspired teacup, and it is Hades and Persephone. Into the Borderlands Papercraft Kit, Rosie Thorn 88, inspired by Ninth House. Blood and Death Cable Ties by Stacey McAvoy Kant. Real careful, I said that. Keep your cables tied away with these handy cable ties inspired by In the Ravenous Dark. The featured book of the month has an exclusive cover, reverse dust jacket art by Avon Delart, end papers by Roz Doddier, stenciled sprayed edges, foil embossing on the hardback, and signed by the author. And then, spoiler for next month, is November's theme is Some Kind of Monster. Oh yeah, that's like the big release. That's, I think, the book was acquired by Daphne Press, their like imprint, and that's gonna be really exciting. So next is, they were to announce that our November book is, skip ahead if you don't want to know what it is, but they announced it, The Luminaries by Susan Dennard. It's Daphne Press's first acquisition, so that's really exciting for them. The book features a redesigned cover by Michaela Alcano, foil embossed design on the hardback by Michaela Alcano, digital printed edges, artwork and papers designed by Ashley Mackenzie. All UK editions feature interior illustrations by Kirby Rosannes that are exclusive to the UK editions, and our Illumicrate edition has exclusive bonus material from Jessica Curry. 6th anniversary box and featuring our first Daphne Press title. That's actually really cool. Makes this one extra special and in such an exquisite package. Featured fandoms are going to be Only a Monster, Priory of the Orange Tree, Winter Night, and A Deadly Education. I love A Deadly Education. I just finished that whole series. Box features the next in one of our most popular collectible series. Is it gonna be another sword? If it's a sword, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, that's everything in there. Favorite and least favorite items. Favorite item, the blanket. I feel like that's super easy. I love the blanket. Least favorite item is gonna have to be the teacup. I really don't like the artwork on the teacup. I'm sorry, a lot of people probably love it, but I do not like the artwork, and I'll probably be passing it on to somebody who maybe will appreciate it more than I do, which is sad because I really like Hades and Persephone. So that's really upsetting that that's the one that I don't like. Oh well, it happens. That is the Illumicrate box. Let's move on very quickly to the Fairyloot adult box. I almost forgot about it. I was gonna say sneak peek, but it's literally just the book. Okay, so here is the book. It's very thin. Oh, it is not what I thought it was. That's interesting. I think I'm a month behind what I thought it was. I think next month is the book I thought it was. So here is the little card, Dystopia. Yep, October 2022, Dystopia book only, adult book. So no sprayed edges, so I can't really give you a sneak peek there, but here is the book. Wow. That looks a lot different, I feel like, than the original. Huh. Like, I literally was just at the bookstore today, and this looks totally different, if I'm thinking right, than what the original looks like. Like, I'm pretty sure the girl is totally different. Maybe. Maybe. Don't quote me on that, okay? Oh! There was sprayed edges. I was like, wait a minute. That's the back. And then, yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Oh, that looks freaky. Is that an eye? It looks like a blueprint, and it's like an eye. If you look closely, it looks like an eye looking. Like it's grayed out in front of the eye. That's freaky. A fallen regime, a missing child, a chance at freedom. This is interesting. Whoa, okay. Okay, when you open it up, we have this. What's right is right. Oh, this is giving me, shoot. Oh, what's the book? Oh, there's a book from like a long time ago, and it's about like government control over everything. You have to watch everything that you do because they're always watching. Oh, I don't remember what the book is, but this is giving me major vibes of that. So that's the side. What's right is right. It looks really good with the sprayed edges, or the stenciled edges. And then we have a diagram of some sort. I swear to God, if this is an eyeball, I'm gonna freak out. Oh no, okay. It's, I believe, is it a heart? No, now I'm confused. I don't know. Superorbital, infratrochlear, insight lens. It's gotta be an eye. It is an eyeball. Oh, it's an eye. Okay. Okay, yeah. So here's the nose. Here's the eyeball. It matches this. That's why. So this is the eyeball. And I recognized, I was like, superorbital. I was like, that's an eye. Sorry, my dog is being weird. If you hear his little nails clicking. Okay. Yeah, okay. Is an eyeball. That's lovely. That's lovely. Is this the one that's not signed? No, it is signed. I'm a little nervous because Veronica Roth wrote the Divergent series, and it's the reason I didn't pick up Chosen Ones. Chosen Ones was like her debut into adult fiction. It was a long book. And so I didn't trust her after Divergent because I think she made a mess out of a amazing series. Best like opening book in a dystopian series like I've ever seen. So I don't trust her. So maybe I'll like her adult books better, but oh man, I don't trust her. And I guess it's not that long. It's actually really short. It's under 300 pages. I guess if I don't trust her, this is a short book if I end up not liking it. But I have some major trust issues with her. But anyway, I really like this edition. Let's see what the book is about, because I actually have no idea. I just keep seeing it everywhere. What's right is right. Sonia Cantor knows the slogan, and she lived by it for most of her life. For decades, everyone in the Seattle-Portland megapolis lived under it, as well as constant surveillance in the form of the Insight, an ocular implant that tracked every word and every action, rewarding or punishing by a rigid moral code set forth by the delegation. Oh boy. Then there was a revolution. The delegation fell. Its most valuable members were locked in the Aperture, a prison on the outskirts of the city, and everyone else, now free from the Insight's monitoring, went on with their lives. Sonia, former poster girl for the delegation, has been in prison for 10 years when an old enemy comes to her with a deal. Find a missing girl who was stolen from her parents by the old regime and earn her freedom. The path Sonia takes to find the child will lead her through an unfamiliar, crooked post-delegation world where she finds herself digging deeper into the past and her family's dark secrets than she ever wanted to. With razor-sharp prose, Poster Girl is a haunting dystopian mystery that explores the expanding role of surveillance on society, an inescapable reality that we welcome all too easily. That actually sounds fantastic. That sounds so good. This sounds like the exact type of dystopian book that I really like, about surveillance and secrets and trying to figure out what happened during like it just sounds really good. It sounds really, really good. I am so excited to read this. I didn't think I'd be that excited to read this one because I did, like, when I figured out what book was going to be this month, I kind of, if you could tell, I forgot about it. I put it on the back burner because I was like, eh. But I never, like, it just didn't seem like a book that I would like. And because of the author, I was a little biased. But it sounds really good. This sounds really, really good. So I'm very excited about this. I feel like great unboxings. Had a great time. I have so many books to read, and I'm so excited about that. So let me know what you guys thought about the unboxings, what you liked about the boxes, what you thought about the book changes. I'm really curious about that. Oh, shoot. Fairyloot exclusive edition comes with an exclusive cover, digital sprayed 4-edge, foil on the hardcover, artwork on the end pages, and it comes with a digital signature. Almost forgot that. Anyway, like I was saying, make sure to subscribe, comment down below on the things in the video, especially what you thought about the Whispering Dark. I'm really curious if people like the change. Very curious. And make sure to like the video. And that's all I got for you guys, and I will see you in the next one.